Let us start today's current affairs. Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor is a collaborative public-private partnership project for extensive, inclusive infrastructure development. As you all know, Japan is supporting India for this Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, DMIC. Apart from that, we are spending $100 billion investment into that. Canada, US, Singapore and Taiwan. Canada, US, Singapore and Taiwan. They are also showing good interest on Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. As Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is visiting India, again it is in news. The aim of Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor is to develop a sustainable, environmentally sustainable, long-lasting and technologically advanced infrastructure utilizing cutting-edge Japanese technology and world-class manufacturing and investment destinations in the region. Cutting-edge Japanese technology and a world-class manufacturing and investment destinations in the region. Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. 21st February internationally is recognized as International Mother Tongue Day or Mother Language Day. To promote mother tongue and mother language, 21st February of every year is celebrated as International Mother Tongue Day or Mother Language Day. As you all know, we have Article 350A of the Indian Constitution saying that primary education should be in the mother tongue. According to Article 350A of the Indian Constitution, primary education should be in the mother tongue. International Mother Tongue Day is celebrated across the world to promote awareness on linguistic, multilingual and cultural diversity. Multilingual means many languages. As we have discussed yesterday, around 42 variety of dialects were missing in India. Protecting mother tongue is a crucial issue. Protecting mother tongue is a crucial issue, and we are all forgetting to speak in our mother tongue. Generally, whenever we go out, even in our family relations, we try to speak English mostly. We are missing our mother tongue. The International Mother Tongue Day or Mother Language Day seeks to highlight the importance of local languages, cultures, values and traditional knowledge. Local languages, cultures, values and traditional knowledge for promoting sustainable futures. For promoting sustainable futures. Since 2007, International Mother Tongue Day is being observed. Since 2007, and the day was first proclaimed by UNESCO in November 1999. The International Mother Tongue Day was first proclaimed by UNESCO in November 1999. As yesterday, few of the Telugu people went for interview. In UPSC, one boy got the question. Today is International Mother Tongue Day. How do you promote your Telugu language? And what are the measures to protect your language? And when did Telugu got classical language status? These questions were asked in the UPSC interview. Whenever you go to interview on a particular day, you should see the relevance of the day and should go. Okay? February 21st, International Mother Language Day. Remember this. Next. Godajari to be a new wildlife sanctuary. GHODA, Goda, ZARA, Godajari. Godajari in Maharashtra is going to be in Chandrapur district, is going to be a new wildlife sanctuary. It is 159 kilometers away from Brahmapuri forest. It is 159 kilometers away from Brahmapuri forest. Its area is home for nearly 15 tigers and 23 leopards. Godajari Sanctuary, home for nearly 15 tigers and 23 leopards. And next, you have a report, mangrove cover. Mangrove cover registered a healthy growth in state of Andhra Pradesh. Not big growth, only marginal growth, but healthy growth in the state of Andhra Pradesh. The most fantastic news today in the newspaper first page is Justin Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister told. Justin Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister told, Canada is not supporting any separatist tendencies in India. Canada is not supporting any separatist tendencies in India. He is not giving any support to Khalistan movement in India. He wanted to support integrated India. So this is a very good news. Canadian Prime Minister have given a categorical assertiveness and categorical support for Indian sovereignty, whereas there were many allegations that he might support the Khalistan movement, but Canadian Prime Minister have given a very good clarification that Canada will support India's unity and Canada will not support any divisive tendencies in India. That's a welcoming dialogue, welcoming word from Justin Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister, who is in visit in India. He is in the visit a week. I think he has already completed almost the entire week, and he has given the clarification. Next, if you come to today's editorial page, there are many editorials who are related to IR. First editorial is Power Games. First editorial is Power Games. The Aam Aadmi Party MLA allegedly have beaten, assaulted the Chief Secretary of Delhi. In Delhi, the Chief Secretary will directly report to Lieutenant Governor, not to the CM. And Lieutenant Governor need not listen to the advice of Council of Ministers in many affairs. In Delhi, Chief Secretary have some independence. He has to report directly to the Lieutenant Governor, not to the Chief Minister. And Lieutenant Governor in many cases need not listen to the advice of the Council of Ministers. There was entanglement between bureaucracy and Aam Aadmi Party. The editorial says Aam Aadmi Party should repair its hostile relations with bureaucracy, and the political executive and permanent executive should work hand in hand. Only in that case we can have effective bureaucracy and effective administration in Delhi. That was the gist of the article. Next article, as the borders begin to close. Very beautiful article. Very beautiful international relations article. As the borders begin to close. This article is about remittances and the world. Remittances means the money which the home country gets back from its diaspora. The money which the home country gets back from its diaspora. In the world, 23 countries gets 80% of remittances. India leads, China follows. 23 countries in the world gets 80% of world's remittances. In the 23 countries, India leads and China follows. And take for example the Kerala economy. 36.3% of Kerala GDP is from remittances. Most of the Malayalis will go and work in the Middle East, West Asia and send back the remittances. 36.3% of Kerala GDP is remittances. And here coming to the point, of late after Arab Spring and also with the fall in oil prices, with the job loss, and also the Arab countries now are preferring to give more jobs to their nationals rather than immigrants. Except some countries like UAE and Oman, most of the countries in Gulf Cooperation Council like Saudi, like Qatar, all these countries are preferring their own nationals for jobs. And Omanization, like that, new terms have come. They are trying to promote their own people for jobs. In that scenario, India should not depend on remittances and should not rely on remittances forever. As the border begins to close, understand the meaning. No more we can rely on the Middle East remittances to Kerala. This was that was expressed in the article, and we have to understand the reality. Worldwide trends appears like this. America is for Americans. Okay, Britain is for British people. In the same way, in the Middle East also, we are seeing the nationalist trends in jobs, occupations, employment, and other areas. We are seeing the nationalist trends. This is the thing you have to remember. Next article, Fire and Fury. Fire and Fury. This article is related to Syria. Thus, near the Syrian capital Damascus, there was eastern Ghouta region. There were militant attacks, and the article says Bashar al-Assad have a scant respect regard to people's lives. He is not caring even when militancy was increasing and people are getting killed by the militants. And this eastern Ghouta incident is very bad, very worse. And from last 1 year, there is no proper food and support in Ghouta region. But Assad government is not caring for them. That was the gist of the article. Next article is Leaving from Kaveri. Leaving from Kaveri. Learning from Kaveri. Learning from Kaveri. As you all know, few days back we got Kaveri verdict by the Supreme Court. And last year's fight between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. In the verdict, the Supreme Court gave that drinking water is a priority and Karnataka gets little more entitlement. This was the verdict. Supreme Court have not deviated much from the final order of the Kaveri Tribunal. Supreme Court have not deviated much from the final order of the Kaveri Tribunal. The Supreme Court directed that Karnataka's claim for drinking water should be prioritized because drinking water should have a top priority, and rivers are national and necessities of the nation should come first. All these things they were discussed. This is how it was discussed. Here the other says political parties and political leaders try to use the river issues for their vote bank politics. But other told political parties need not use this technique to get vote bank because there is a very limited scope for converting these river issues into vote bank politics. Though they have tried hard to convert this, with respect to river water issues, their vote banks will not be filled. They need not bother about the vote banks and create new turmoil in the river water issues because there is a very loose relationship between vote bank politics and river water disputes. That was the gist of the article. Next article, the Israel factor in Syria. Very important IR article again. The Israel factor in Syria. Here you should understand a small link. If you understand the link, you will understand the article. The link is Syria is led by Bashar al-Assad government. Bashar al-Assad belongs to Shia Alawite community. Iran is a Shia country. Iran is a Shia country. If you could remember, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani have visited India. He visited Hyderabad particularly. The reason is Hyderabad have large number of Shia population. Iran is a Shia country. Bashar al-Assad belongs to Shia sect. So Iran is supporting Bashar al-Assad government. And Iran is also supporting Hezbollah with aims, with arms and ammunition. By particular Hezbollah, a militant group. Hezbollah wanted Israel to vanish and creation of Palestinian state. Hezbollah is against Israel. Israel against Hezbollah. Now, Iran's influence in Syria should be condemned according to Israel. Now, Israel is trying hard to minimize the Iran's influence in Syria. Okay, this is the important link which you have to understand from this article. So, Israel does not like Bashar al-Assad government in Syria. Iran supports Bashar al-Assad government, but it is very difficult to dismantle Bashar al-Assad government because Bashar al-Assad have a strong support from Russia. Bashar al-Assad have a strong support from Russia. This is the story. Next article, Trump's India Connect. Trump considered that India is a strong defense partner. Trump also asked India to play a serious role in Afghanistan, and Trump formed a quad with India. If you see the Trump's moves in business and strategic moves, he is giving good preference to India. So we have to use this Trump Connect. That was the gist of the article. Okay. There are many articles relating to SpaceX, Elon Musk, Falcon 9, manned mission, unmanned mission to the space. So these are the important articles, particularly this today paper is with respect to IR, Canadian Prime Minister's declaration, and Syrian, two articles on Syria today. Two articles on Syria. One is about Ghouta, Eastern Ghouta, second is about Israel role in Syria. Both the things are very important. You have to remember this. Okay, these are the important current affairs.